Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Genoa. We're going for a custom achievement, honest competition. What we have to do is grab all of India and meanwhile keep Genoa the most powerful trader in the world. We still don't know about Beijing. I'm still very sure that our 284 ducats are better than anybody else. We also have to follow a whole bunch of rules while doing so, such as staying out of overseas trade. You can find the whole rule set as made up by bisa down there in the doobly-doo. Now, what are we doing? I think we have a tiny period of peace here, because we're still creating a few relevant cores, but it's not going to take forever anymore. Well, we still have to do Algarbia, I suppose. Why can't I do it now? It must be the placement of Algarbia. What is Algarbia? Why can I not core you? Oh, because I'm building a farm estate? And that wasn't really what I had in mind. I must have spammed the... whatever they're called, the manufactories, while it wasn't caught yet. Yeah, we're not gonna... do I just cancel it? I think I just cancel it. Yeah, we lose 50% of what we spend here. But money is not much of a thing. And I really... oh right, I didn't have admin for a while, and then I spammed the things, and then, yeah, that's what happened. I really want those cores done so we are no longer overextended. So we can start eating stuff again. We also have a decent amount of spy network. I think I saw a network on the Persians, so seems only right to make that claim somewhere. Yazd seems okay. Isfahan would be nice, but I can't claim. Oh, I can claim it? Oh yes, because of Albuquerque there. Sure, 12, but this is, I mean, center of trade, 16 development. I certainly want it. Yeah. Let's get that. Yeah, keep spying on the Persians. It's not huge, but it's not nothing either. Guess as long as I don't have another thing to do for you, I will have to, or want to. We will have to probably do some toggling of their loyalty, of our vassals' loyalty here, so we can get them fully synced up on the annexations, but we're pretty close to having okay stuff happening there. The Mamluks no longer consider me a rival. That to me screams that they're gonna stop being a valid rival any moment now. And there we go. This is Austria. Well then, who's the new... well, how about the Mamluks again? Game, why do you do this to me? No longer a valid rival, so is Austria. It just be counter-rivaled again. And then Spain rivals me again, that's kind of sad. Austria counter-rivals me. Oh, that might be whenever I load into the game, because my autonomy gets calculated incorrectly, I seem way more powerful. Oh. So by exiting the game and loading the game, I can generate power projection? Because we'll eclipse people? Not that I'm going to use that, but that's just... ugh. The guilds are now in charge for more goods produced. Okay. And some civil war in Midri Bahre, which is probably utterly irrelevant. As it should be. Farsi, separatists, and Persia. The Persians can deal with this if they want to. I don't think that is particularly relevant here. Cheesy got raided again. Poor Cheesy, still somehow in the wrong node, although they're in the Genoa trade node. Somehow they get raided from the Gulf of Lyon, I think. Yeah, by these Tunisian evildoers. Oi. How dare you, fast separatists? They can't do much. Because we have the fort in Albuquerque there, and my mercs are already on the job. No, they're not. I thought you were suppressing rebels, but apparently you're not. Fine. Go kill him anyway. Now, do I re-elect? I really don't think I should. But I really want to. It's a 666 ruler. It's crazy. But you're already 61. Will you get 65? I think I'm not going to risk it here. I'm going to grab an admin candidate and be happy about it. Happy. Ugh. Got an extra pip in admin. That's kind of sad. And it's a sinner, so we'll replace them next election. Unfortunately, that probably means that we'll get the guilds very, very powerful again. Which might mean that we get another rebellion thing, which I really don't want. Let's buy some more. I think we're still in the realm where we want to buy more mercantilism, aren't we? Yes, we totally are. Give it to me, Mr. Propeman. Are my subjects? Yeah, my subjects do seem to be loyal still. It's relevant because otherwise they would not. I mean, I do like profits. The annexation would not continue, and that would be very unfortunate. And the reason I thought it might have been gone is that our ruler before had a -2 subject liberty desire. And I think some of you were pretty close on that liberty desire, weren't you? 42%. I mean, it's close, but it's not like insane. Why is Iraq so libertarious? Alright, somebody enforced their religion. No idea how that could happen. Whoops! I do really want more. Oh, I think at the end of the last episode I fired some Diplo advisors, didn't I? Try and get a Diplo rep person. Excellent. We got one and we can promote them too. So let's get you and make you be all reputable. And I mean, make you keep giving me Diplo power because those annexations are quite costly now. I'm going to go to +5. It still only gives us a +2 increase because we're spending 9 on annexation. And we just got rid of our 666 ruler and replaced it with a 511. Trading in sugar. I hope I never have to reduce war exhaustion manually. That would be not great if I did have to. Okay, we don't need to do any suppression down here at all. Rebellion is just not a thing if you are if you have humanist ideas and you keep spamming trade companies like I do. How are my cores doing these days? Well, Agaria's a bit behind, obviously. Who's my next war? Is it just Afghanistan and the Uzbek? It probably is, right? We should be continuing our march east. Finally get into India at some point. It seems like a decent idea. So we do need some people to beat up some Uzbekians. What do we have down here? We have a 8 cannon, 10 cannon, 10 cannon. So if these 3 armies here take care of Afghanistan, that should be more than enough to beat the Afghani themselves. And I could have 70,000 troops at the Uzbeki border, which is probably actually here, right? Get into Uzbek from Khorasan. I don't think we need to worry too much about Uzbeki troops coming through Great Horde territory there. I might want to plop down a fort on Kaffa. Oh, but I can't. Would have to develop, and I don't want to develop. Matrega? Matrega could have a fort. It's just that we have seen people march in from here through Polish land, and that was kind of annoying. Let's just drop down a level 4 fort. And I think we're going to start walking you folks into Khorasan. Try to find you a place that you can stay, which doesn't seem trivial at all. I think there was a province here, right? Herat. It's pretty big. And then otherwise it's all... Golistan is fine. Get you folks going there. And then you get you folks into Herat. I actually think we should be very well set up to just beat up Afghanistan and their Uzbeki friends. It's tempting to quickly go onto Persia and eat them. Oh, they have no friends too. I think we can't not just jump onto Persia, right? They're just there. Ripe for the eating. Let's get you in there, you in there, you in there. And then just declare war on the Persians. I think I do keep going. I mean, I do want to keep going through admin ideas anyway for that governing capacity bonus. So let's just do it here. I think your march is still fine. The Persians are running, smart as they are. Smart little buggers. Let's come home from... Ooh, do I wait for 3 months to get another claim? Sure. I mean, yeah, I might have gotten the jump on these guys with no morale. But this seems fine. It doesn't seem fine that we're almost overcapping here. Gotta try and keep an eye on it. In saying that, I probably will not properly keep an eye on it, that is. Can I now make that other claim? No. 1 more month, I suppose. What was the other place? I mean, wait, what did I claim? Oh, I claimed Isfahan? Yeah. Probably want Yazd too with that center of trade. There was a 12th development over here, but I don't actually care super much about hallways, that place. Do you maybe have a claim on it, Iraq? You do not. Could still give it to you. Potentially, possibly. Because you are ahead in the annexation race, right? Didn't this give me a timer last time I hovered here? Confused. 1639 February. 1638. Oh, so Khorasan is faster. December, but it's very, very close. That's very good. And then August 38. Wait, August 38. December 38. Yeah, it's decently close. But no, we shouldn't be feeding Iraq anymore. Not after midnight. Let's grab that claim on Yazd. Get you home, and then in 27 days we can declare war. Which, I mean, nobody ever would plan to do, right? 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Declare. Take Isfahan. Sure. Nobody's gonna come in. It's all lemon squeeze. Maybe should have taken Yazd here as the wall goal, but this is not gonna come down to a long, drawn-out, sluggish war. I'm not even involved these folks, unless Persia feels like, nah. Unless Persia feels like moving their troops into my territory over here, I'm just gonna not care. Or such would be my plan, at least. What about that? Can't go to... I'll give it a try. See if we can't catch these folks. Seems like an unlikely story that we can catch them, but I'm gonna give it a bit of a whirl. Because if I could eat these folks before they get their morale back, that would be nice. And it seems like I can. I did not want to involve you, now I did. Go me. That, this. And you were on your march. Thought you were. Crunch'em. Might not be a stack wipe. Did not look like a stack wipe, no. But they can't go far. And that should end them. And I think you can go and help with the siege of Ardakan with your cannons. Which I'm just going to presume you have, because most of my armies have cannons. And then none of this should be much. of an issue. Get them all moving. Oh, I didn't. I thought the red flag here, and I thought I was overcapped, but I'm not quite. I'm not going to take a technology 70% ahead of time game, no matter how much you taunt me or tempt me with innovativeness. Matrix from the Netherlands, sure. Let's spend some monarch points. Do I keep buying tradition? How is my absolutism looking? I should probably not buy any more tradition. Pretty close to cap here. There was a thing I could do to get more absolutism cap, wasn't there? I feel like there was a reform I can do. I mean, I could do the power structure thing, but they seem kind of weak. Eight-year terms. And I think here we just stop being a merchant republic, which I'm really planning to do. But I still feel like there was a one here that gave me max. This is plus 10 max absolutism. What do you do again? Diplo relations and trade power abroad. Maybe I don't quite switch yet because I like my diplo relation right now. But once we've eaten our vassals, maybe that's fine. And maybe the 10% trade power abroad modifier is not all that strong. And I would like 10 more absolutism. I don't actually know if increased election term length is good for us. Never did the math on that one. You were supposed to go here. Do some prestige. That's alright. I still didn't spend any of my monarch points. The reason I looked at these things was whether I want to spend my monarch points on the government button, whatever it's called. And then I just forgot about it. So, Kirchhofer, do you have the edict going on? Probably. I have not turned it off in a lot of places. So I guess you get to produce some of that wool and do some of that militarizing. There you go. I do wish I had this many monarch points in my... Well, I kind of do have this many monarch points in my quiz campaign. But they're also mostly wasted. Because we're natives. And we don't really get to do technology very well. Or, well, if we do it, it's going to be super expensive. That goes Arlecan. Very, very nice. That should allow me to crush the rest of these folks without much ado. Took Hoyesve as well. Let's grab that. And yeah, you keep sieging stuff for me. It's alright. I just hunt down these horsies. And then it's all over with the crying, I think. And there'll be a lot of crying. And GL. You... Why would I kill you in a mass there? Goal-oriented. It's a funny little trait. It's not a combat trait, but it can be super useful, that 10% movement speed. You do that. And what is my piece here? I mean, I already have everything I want. Everything I could ever want. More. So these two places, which I have my claims on. Ooh, actually putting Austria. I guess Austria was already in coalition range. Otherwise the -1 wouldn't just put them back in. I mean, they weren't technically in right now, but basically have been in all this time. So this seems kind of like a no-brainer. And then what though? Sense of trade are then all taken. Any particularly useful places? No, not really. I think Hoyesve is the best place they have left, right? This one? It's pretty bad. Well, Sava is fine. I mean, I could... Ooh, there's a 9 development province over here in Ardebille. I think I've had claims in Ardebille a million times already. And never taken it. I suppose we could just go ham. So not much stopping us from a PC like this. Not even that overextended. AE does not seem to matter in the slightest. I don't think anybody particularly cares who doesn't already care a million times. It does mean I have to spend 218 admin on coring this stuff. Which I don't have. But I mean that's what land does for you, right? Kinda tempted. It does delay my war against Afghanistan for a while. But I mean with this I probably never have to come back for Persia at all. Or just to eat the scraps. In the end. And that is an option. The other option is we just go for the juicy bits. Like I believe I saw incense here at least 3 money's worth. And then I suppose that capital. I mean it costs more war score, but if we're not taking a full war score deal anyway, that's not a problem. And it's not going to cost me any extra overextension. So if we just do a bit of a southern cleanup here. And then take like Ardebille. Because it's decent. I guess so are these places. The copper and the spices. If I keep thinking like this, I'll have the same PC in the end. We'll just take everything. What about something like this? A little bit more laid back. Save on some of that admin. Be slightly less overextended. Spend a little less dip. It's probably better. I don't like it, but it's probably better. Maybe just grab war reps. Just because we can. Sure. Yeah, middle of the road peace deal. It's probably the worst of all worlds. But you know. Oh, did I just already... Oh, I probably didn't... No, I didn't. Wait. Oh no, he was like only taking 50. I forgot that I had a province that wasn't cored. So if I had not paid attention... I mean, I didn't pay attention. I just got lucky. But if I had not gotten lucky and not paid attention like I did, then we might have gotten into a place where we got over 100% overextension. Which we didn't. This is that. Governing capacity is still something we have to work on. This is not going to matter once I click these buttons. I think. This button. And not even that button. Okay. Done and done right. And now people are essentially in place to just eat their way into our nice little neighbors here once. I actually think it's good to declare war, which I currently do not. So you do not have that unreasonable attrition. And here we go. Trade conflict, Persia, something. Get those boots on the ground here. Get these boots on the ground, and surely that's gonna be plenty to make these folks understand. Quarantine the port, let them die, as you do. I hate going to negative admin there, but I'm not going to choose the other option ever. Well, never say never, but I really don't want to. You should be able to hang out there. Good, good. And what do I do with my diplomat? I could go back to Persia and make more claims, but really there's not a lot of Persia left. I have the claim I want. Oh, I don't have a claim on Crimean. Do I have a claim on Bam? Yeah, I only have one on Yask. Oh, I definitely want one on Crimean though. Let's rebuild that spy network. Yeah, if I can find it. There you go. Okay. Discovery spreading. Oh right, Austria's peeved because we took their stuff. I forgot. I already forgot that we ate into Austria a little bit. A teensy tiny bit. When can I focus on admin? I can do it now. I think I shall. It puts us to 0 dip. Gain. But also no loss, and that seems fine. And as soon as we're done with the annexation, it's going to look all that much better. My math was off by 1. It'll be fine. I probably don't care at all about local autonomy in Schutzstar, so you can just have it. Core that. And then let's consider buildings again. I should not do Yast here, because the place I still have to core. I think the rest of you is fine though, right? Is it only Yast? It's missing on my coring list? Yes. Okay. Just try to not make the same mistakes twice. Well, all these places are garbage anyway, so just do you. And I expect some workshops for... did I just build one in Yast? Probably did. Don't. Trade depose. Cairo, yes please. Not Yast, but Shushtar and Avaz. Sure. So Clement Siena. I probably want to remake that, but I currently can't. It's not like I'm planning to do a war here right now. Although I do at some point want to eat the Pope. I just would like to have better relations with the Pope so we get more Pope mana, but... Oh, our diplomats are kind of busy right now. Lose 8 prestige? Why 8? Take it. Why 8? Now. Admin efficiency is huge. If I had known this was coming up, I might have waited with the PC a tiny bit. I'm pretty sure that's just what we do here. Yeah. And yes, I could have checked. I just didn't think about it. Did not think about it. Lost our theologian, which is probably alright. Could run Alessandro here. I don't love Alessandro. It's not like we have actual unrest problems. And I can't promote him to more. I think I'll fire all of these. Need something better that I can promote to +5 or something. Also call that. Next month they tick. Cliggity. Okay, you're promotable +3. Inflation reduction is probably actually decent to have, isn't it? Oh, it very much is. Didn't realize I was this inflated. Not that inflation matters too much when you have infinite money. But hey, we rule wisely. Weasley? General died. Well, we do have some mill. I think the reorganization of a single general will not be a problem. Also, this way we're currently not over our limit. That's kind of nice. How do our armies look over here? This is a weird setup. Let's Let's get those 5 folks over to there. If you can stay there, I think you can, yes. 17 and 10. I may have to buffer those front lines a little bit. This one looks okay. How are we doing on force limit anyway? That's... Oh, we have tons of naval force limit. Should be building a million more boats. And we have a decent chunk of land force limit. Question of Holstein. Now, is it just more barks? Or do we build any real boats? Is a question for next episode. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say, then, you know, there is a comment section on these things here. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.